I represent Irubebeji Federal Constituency of Kano State. Mr. Speaker, you will recall that a few months ago, during the activities of 2016 budget, this same issue was raised and actually discussed extensively, with members expressing their concerns, which is not anything different from what is being expressed here today. The Committee on Poverty Alleviation was given the mandate to go and consult with the officers in charge from the executive arm of government to get to the bottom of this matter, specifically the issue of framework. The framework, as far as we or I understand about this issue, so that we don't continue to say framework, it has to do with how this money is going to be spent, on what, what are the categories of beneficiaries, how will the money be disbursed, etc. I say this with every sense of seriousness, Mr. Speaker, because we are on national television. We know that before we concluded our appropriation job, the Committee on Poverty Alleviation submitted a document to the committee, and this document actually came from the executive arm of government that explained the recurrent component of this expenditure, which was put at about 300 billion, the capital component 200 billion, bringing it up to 500 billion. Then they explained the various categories of how this money is going to be spent, from the school feeding program to the direct stipends to Nigerians, to the enterprise initiative that graduates and undergraduate students are going to benefit, and clearly explain how this money will be disbursed. The only gap that was identified as at then was, even though they provided the categories of beneficiaries, members were interested in knowing the identity of the beneficiaries. It was a bit impossible as at then to be able to identify the identity of the beneficiaries because the implementation has not commenced. I know that the Committee on Poverty, Mr. Speaker, I need your protection. Mr. Speaker, I need your protection.
Order, please. Order. Honorable members.
Honorable members, please allow him to round up his debate, please.
Silence, please.
Allow him to round up his debates.
I know that we have the legal framework right in this house. Nobody should play politics with that intervention. The government has a good intention. It should be allowed. We should not play politics with it. The framework is right in the House of Representatives, and it is right here. Please, honorable colleagues, this program should not be used for politics. It is not politics. This government has a good intention, and it should be allowed to implement it.